today.
You're listening to Unlicensed Therapy with Ari Mannis.
Today's guest is Jake Gould. I don't know if I said his name right or not. I think I did. I think it's Jake Gould. I found him on TikTok. He's hilarious. If you don't know who he is, here's a clip.
You hate when your roommate forgets to turn the shower off? Like,
What the hell
much
are you
better.
doing?
When I use mouthwash, I choose Tom. No. I said buy low and sell high. I don't want to hear it. Dad, this milk is expired.
What is wrong with you?
Whew. It is hot out there.
How far did you go?
Just a couple miles. Hey, Dad, we got any Gatorade left? Whew, I am pooped.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, that is refreshing. Oh, I needed that.
This better not actually be detergent.
Guys, after a long workout, I use Tide Free and Gentle.
Hey, you got
And with
5
no
seconds
artificial
to clean
colors,
this shit
it's the
up.
most natural way to cool
Hey,
down after.
get-
Dad, do these come in any other flavors? Doesn't taste right.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Guys, when I'm not smelling my best, I choose Speed Stick. It's healthy and delicious. Dad, you hear about the kidnapping at the local high school?
Get out of the way.
No. The teacher woke him up.
What are you doing?
Dad, kidnapping.
I'm watching this.
Do you not get the joke? The stock's up 1 minute, it's down the next. That's called a cycle. Dad, I said brown mustard. Get the Detroit Lions on the phone.
Why do you encourage this?
That's Jake Gould. Pretty funny. I honestly see even more great things for him. Right now, he's big on TikTok. I would not be surprised if he got big on all the other platforms, YouTube, Instagram. He's smart. He's funny. He's young. Follow him now before everyone else does. Let's get into the episode.
I'm pretty sure that you have a way harder time getting through life than the average person, Ari. I don't know why anybody would listen to this. I know I won't.
Ari, your advice single-handedly broke up my marriage. You're an awful person.
You're 24 years old. Why would I listen to you? Why would you be giving therapy and advice to people who clearly need it? It doesn't make any sense, Ari. This is a horrible idea.
You're listening to
Unlicensed
Therapy with Ari Mannis.
We're doing it. Okay.
Let's go.
What's your full name?
Full name is Jake Austin Gould.
So it's real.
The
Your
first.
name on TikTok's your real name.
The first, yeah. Well, it's
Not a
Jake.
character.
Jake's funny. Jake Gould is my Instagram handle,
Yeah.
Snapchat, OnlyFans, which is coming soon. So
Is it actually?
No, it's not.
A lot of people are doing, even non-porn people,
Well,
like comedians.
we'll
are
see
doing
how
OnlyFans.
we'll see how desperate I get for money. People have suggested maybe I
Well, you could do content on OnlyFans that it doesn't necessarily mean you have to show your naked body on it. It could just be stuff that TikTok wouldn't and
Right.
Instagram wouldn't allow on their platform.
fair enough. Maybe I show my dad's naked body.
Yeah.
I feel like people would pay a premium for that.
Would he do it, you think?
He would not do it knowingly, but he's not very tech savvy, so he doesn't even know what TikTok is. I don't think he'd discover an OnlyFans.
He knows what TikTok is.
He
Let's
thinks
break
it-
the fourth wall here.
He
kn-
thinks it's a breath mint. So no, he knows what TikTok is. He doesn't
He
have
knows
one.
now. He probably didn't in the beginning.
Yeah, I taught him the ropes. No, he knows, but he doesn't have one. He doesn't follow it very often.
Now, if I were you,
Mm-hmm.
this is just a guy who has no TikTok following, so take my advice with a grain of salt. But if I were you, I would make your dad a TikTok profile. Start building up that second channel.
Yeah, we're thinking about it.
Yeah, even if it's you running it, no one will know. None of the TikTok
Behind the scenes type
the
channel.
100 people who listen to this will know, but no one else will know.
You're in the triple digits now?
Dude, triple
Congrats,
digits.
Ari.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
good stuff.
you so much. So you're from LA, which is also, I feel like, unusual in that TikTok world.
Yeah, it usually is someone who moves here to chase their dreams.
That's what I mean.
Of doing this and doing these crazy dances.
Yeah, people from LA are like acting, entertainment, show business, social media is kind of lame, I think, because it's so much part of LA that they're like, fuck that shit.
And that was me 100%. The whole time growing up, I went to school right here in the Valley. Bunch of famous people in my school growing up all around me. So it was nothing to us. It's like, oh yeah, that's just normal. That's just Sydney, whatever. And they're like, oh, she's famous. Her dad's a billionaire.
She shit herself in class one time in third grade.
Oh, you remember that?
Yeah. Sydney Montgomery. I don't know.
Yeah, that was traumatizing for her. Yeah. So I always kind of made fun of the influencer type lifestyle, and I actually majored in finance, full college degree
from.
As you can tell, University of Evansville in southern Indiana.
I'm not familiar with it. Indiana, though.
Well,
shithole.
Yeah, it's like
there.
cornfield, school, cornfield.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, Indiana, I've driven through it a couple of times and done shows there, and it is flat, desolate, sad place. Indianapolis, downtown Indianapolis, that's cool. That's about it.
Too bad I was about 3 hours away from there with no car.
So what made you pick that school?
I took a wrong turn on the highway. I ended up there and I stayed there. I don't know. No, I got free tuition.
Got it.
Luckily,
Scholarship.
so I couldn't pass that.
Did you get a scholarship?
Yes.
For good grades?
No, definitely not.
What for?
No, nepotism.
Explain.
My wonderful mother is a professor here actually at a school, and there's a tuition exchange program where certain schools are connected.
I see.
That happened to be one of them.
You know what? I think that's good. So you got a free education, and as you know, educations are worthless.
Exactly.
Unless you want to be a doctor or lawyer, but what you're doing now, you probably get paid more than a doctor and lawyer, and
not yet.
Not
yet.
You
just
see
started.
it coming, though. You see it coming.
Yeah.
But if you have 1 million followers, which congratulations, as of right now, you're about to hit 1 million followers.
Yes, today.
When this is out, you will have 1 million followers, unless something drastic happens and a bunch of people leave you.
Unless we get canceled on this podcast,
which could happen, which has happened before and will happen again.
All right, let's do it. I'm down. No, it'll happen today.
That's one of the segments. It's called Say the N-word.
Say the N-word.
Look in the camera.
You really want me to say
it?
Nepotism. It's an awful word, guys. It's a very dirty word.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm guilty of it.
What if it came out that you got a fake scholarship for your mom, and she gets fired and you get canceled? Even though it was legal and allowed, so I guess
I don't think that would cancel me.
Yeah, probably
because it's not like a protected thing right now.
Maybe it would if it was a really cool school like Harvard or something.
Well,
I
turned down Harvard to go to the University of Evansville.
A lot of people do that.
So
People have been doing that more and more.
Right.
I
so
understand.
I don't want you to get the wrong idea. Like I couldn't go to Harvard. It's that I didn't want
You
to
didn't
go
want
to Harvard.
to.
I rejected them.
Yeah.
Right.
I believe you. I 100% believe you. I could tell when someone's lying, and I looked at your eyes, and I know that you got into Harvard.
Nothing
and you
but
chose
truth
not
here.
to go. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I majored in finance, minored in political science, and I said, I was actually a real estate agent too. I got my real estate license here in LA when I was 19. And I said...
Before college or during?
During. Over a summer. I was just like, what's this whole
Out of
real estate
boredom.
thing? Yeah.
So you're kind of a go-getter.
I'm a go-getter.
Yeah.
And then my last go-get was saying, hey, let me use absolutely none of this education that I worked so hard for and torture my father instead. Seems to be working out.
But let me ask you something. So I don't know. I've seen your videos. I'm a fan. Very funny.
Thank you.
I love mischievous people. I love mischief. I love troublemakers.
That's me.
Pranks. And you basically solely fuck with your dad on TikTok.
Yeah.
And it's incredible. And I'm sure, even if it's fake, which I know some of it is, it's still incredible. Like,
do you know?
Real or fake?
How do you know
I
that?
know it. Yeah.
Are you watching
Psychic.
the videos?
Psychic.
You're psychic?
Yeah.
What's the lotto numbers tonight? I'm trying to get rich.
I don't want to. It'll ruin your life, and I don't want to do that to you.
Okay,
I can't take
that's fair.
responsibility. But when you first, and I don't know which video took off. Was it your first video? Was it your Tell me kind of the origins.
So, full disclosure, let's backtrack a little bit here.
Uh-huh.
At the start of the pandemic, actually, I was still in college. I just graduated, class of Corona. Shout out class of Corona.
Nice.
Anyone else out there? And
So you didn't get a walk. And you didn't
I
get to
did
throw a
not
hat
get
up
to
in the
walk.
air.
Actually, they are holding a ceremony this coming May.
Are you doing it?
I don't know. So Evansville, like I said, right? It's in the middle of a cornfield.
Figure out a TikTok to make with somehow.
I know.
Have your dad come. I don't know.
If I did walk on the stage, I would do something fucking crazy.
Yeah, I think you should.
And then they probably would throw my degree away. But
no, it's too late.
It's
You earned
content.
it. Yeah,
Right.
And you don't need it anyway, but
right,
you get it. Yeah.
exactly. No, it's like an 11-hour trip because you got to take 2 horribly connecting
no,
planes.
it
over
wouldn't be
there.
worth it, but you should do it.
Right. I might.
Yeah.
I might. We'll see. So, what were we talking about? Like the Peloponnesian War or
the
something?
Peloponnesian War and how your first
How I
TikTok
got, yeah.
and just
So, when the pandemic started in March, there was nothing to do, right? We were kind of staying inside. Classes were online. And I said, you know what? Let me give this whole TikTok thing a try. What's this buzz about?
Mm-hmm.
And I actually started an account. True fans will know that I had a previous account before this
okay,
one.
I didn't know that.
So you're just a fan. You're not a true fan.
I agree. To
But,
this.
well, it had an entire 400 followers. So
400 more than me.
pretty large following. I created an account. I made probably 20 videos. I thought they were funny. They were just sketches, where I would play both characters type thing, POV.
Right. More traditional
Yeah.
sketch comedy.
Right. And that didn't work out necessarily. So I created another account. I tried again because lo and behold, the pandemic kept going and it's still fucking going. But we're almost out of it.
Almost.
And so I said, all right, let me try again. And I went back to the basics, Ari. What I did, I thought like a child, right? I thought very simply. And just like as a child, just looking at you, I'm sure you can probably relate to this. My mom used to pay people to hang out with me.
A babysitter or a friend?
No, like friends. She would pay people to be my friends. And
Is this real?
well, no, don't
Okay.
don't ruin the joke. So, no, yeah, I had trouble making friends, so she would
Okay.
dish out like a Bitcoin to every kid around the neighborhood
Smart.
just to come to my birthday party. And I thought, you know what? Let me apply that same logic to TikTok. If I can't grow it naturally, let me see if I can bribe my way to success. So what I would do is go to local elementary schools. And since I didn't have money, this is where I got creative, Ari. Okay, I would kidnap children and force them to watch my videos when I started posting. And as you know, if you're
And if
familiar,
they wanted to leave the presence of you, they had to like and follow.
exactly. So and share. And what I did, so TikTok, as you may or may not know, they reward watch time as a big metric for their algorithm. It pushes your videos out more, the more people watch it. And so I would just keep having them watch it until it was cool. And so yeah, now I'm successful. I hope that clears it up for you.
Now that story is inspiring because just the work ethic to go
Yeah.
kidnap children is that's dedication that most people don't have.
Like you said, I'm a go-getter.
Yeah, here we go, get it.
So, no, but if you want the real story.
The real story.
I did study TikTok before I posted my first couple videos. I really did for like a couple months.
So you were, when you started TikTok, was it the part about having 2 accounts true?
Yeah. I made an account
You made
in
an
March. I stopped in May.
You stopped in May. You started a new one. So you did, when you started this, you were taking it very seriously. This wasn't like a whim post that blew up.
It was at first, right? When the first account. Yes, the second account, exactly. I really did study it. And I think you should study any job before you go into it. Of
Absolutely.
course, investment banker,
No.
why not? Study.
That's why I'm never going to make it in
Right.
the online world because I don't have the patience. But I want to be a TikToker, but I don't have
Okay.
the patience or the work ethic to do it.
Maybe I'll write a book and you can read it, and that'll give you everything
Thank
you
you.
need to know.
Yeah. Motivational TikTok book.
So, and it's actually especially important on TikTok to study. And I'll tell you in a second. And I realized when I let in with the whole children kidnapping thing, anything I say now for the rest of the podcast is not going to be taken seriously.
Good. Weed the people out that don't need it.
Right. But no, I am serious. TikTok, because it's such a different platform from all the others, it rewards organic growth, right? You can get 1 million views with 0 followers.
Right.
It's not like that with any other system. And so they reward or punish your first few videos based on how you do. And it's very crucial, those first 4 to 5 videos.
So I already ruined my chances.
Yeah. So you have a TikTok.
Yeah.
And how many videos deep are you?
Maybe 18 or something.
All right. Pack up shop.
Start over.
And you're done.
But it's already,
Seriously.
But it's at Ari Mannis. I got the blue check. It's all.
Oh, you got it.
It's all packaged. You know.
You own the username, so you can still redo that same username. You know what
If
I
I
mean?
deleted it, I could just start a
Yes.
new name.
18's
Man.
still early, but
Yeah.
but here's the and
And also, I don't need. I mean, probably I'd regret it down the road. I don't need 1 million followers to be happy. Not saying you do, but if I had 100,000, I'd be stoked. You know, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't need to have the best.
well,
shit.
yeah, size doesn't matter, Ari.
Yeah, exactly.
We all know that. So yeah, I studied,
and
for
you're
a
like, I
while,
need to start over. I need
Started
to make
over.
these first few pop.
and I said, what goes viral on TikTok? Because when I'm making TikTok videos, I'm not thinking what's the funniest video, what's the most creative video, what's the most interesting video. I'm not thinking that. TikTok is its own animal, right? I'm thinking specifically what is going to go viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I treat each video like it's its own, masterpiece, I guess.
Yeah.
And those father-son pranks, mother-son, mother-daughter, whatever, do extremely well.
Right.
Not just on YouTube too, everywhere.
Yeah.
And I said, well,
Because they're fun. They're entertaining.
yeah.
Everyone could be like, everyone has a dad, or at least was born with a dad, or
Right.
whatever you want to say.
came from a dad
Came
somewhere.
from semen.
Yes.
And so it's very relatable.
Right. And
Minus the whole Orthodox Jew thing.
yeah, that's not very relatable to some people. But he's
But
actually
it almost adds another little like fun element to it. Like
Right.
this, like why is that guy wearing a yarmulke? What's going on?
Yeah.
What's happening here?
we need him to throw some oives and oigevoltas in there, And he's not fully like Orthodox, full disclosure. I think he gets less Jewish every day.
But he's Jewish enough to wear a yarmulke, which is
most of the time.
pretty Jewish.
Yeah. He's
Like, I've never worn a yarmulke.
He's like, I call him Reform Orthodox mixed. But he's slowly probably less and less believing in God.
Each video.
Yeah,
that-
he's less and less believing in God because you probably wouldn't believe in God if you had a son like me either. Right. So
100%.
yeah, it makes sense. And so anyway, father-son pranks, great gig. He got screwed over by the pandemic. He had free time on his hands.
What was his job that he lost?
He was a human trafficker.
Right.
And yeah, that market took a hit, an absolute hit, Ari. No, he
Yeah, especially in his bracket of human trafficking, like elderly men.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're familiar with his work.
I'm familiar with hiring elderly men for
Okay.
their bodies.
Sure. Aren't we all? And so he was what was he? He was actually a poker player.
No, he
Believe it or
wasn't.
not, like a professional poker
Your dad
player.
was a professional poker
He
player.
still is, kind of.
Still is.
Yes.
So,
And let me
Why
explain what
would-
that means.
Okay,
Before
okay,
you
yeah,
think he's on the World Series of Poker winning millions.
I didn't think that, but
okay.
go
What did you
on.
think? What do you think when I say that?
assumed when I hear professional poker player now in today's day, I think played online poker on their laptop.
Okay. I feel like that's more of a hobby.
For good money though. High stakes.
Right. So he's actually employed by Commerce Casino. It's a unique job.
I've been to Commerce.
Commerce, yeah, not too far from here. And he's actually employed. He makes a salary on top of gambling with his own money. So he's called a house player. And what that means is he basically helps fill in games when they need to because, the casino makes money when games are going. They take
Sure.
rakes out of each pot. So if there's 3 people, right, and they need a fourth to start a game, they say, hey, you're in this game. And they move him around.
So that's what I was gonna ask. Is he kind of just standing around on the sidelines and they're like,
Basically. He's always in a game, but they have the freedom. Why he gets the salary, basically, they have the freedom to move him wherever the hell he wants. He could be in a great game, making a lot of money. He's gambling with his own money. But they could say, hey,
they also pay him money. So if he wanted to,
Yeah.
he could gamble with just the salary that they give him.
but the salary is not enough
not
at all
enough.
to
Yeah.
afford the
Wow.
damage I cause.
So your dad is that's a very cool, unique job. But that's why when the pandemic happened, casino shut down, he was out of work.
Exactly. So he was shit out of luck for over a year now. He hasn't been to work he was working there for 32 years.
Wow.
Maybe even more.
So he's probably really good at poker.
He's pretty good. He would fuck you up in poker.
Well, you don't know me.
I don't know you. That's true.
No.
We'll get a poker night going.
No, he would fuck me up for sure.
Yeah, he beats me too. Not like.
But you're
in
probably pretty
that
good
way.
just for being his son.
Yeah.
Probably showed you the ropes.
He shows me a thing or two.
Yeah, that's cool.
I know what the cards are. I know what the suits are. So.
You should start an underground. Do you hang out at the Saddle Ranch being a TikToker?
You know what's
you should
funny?
start like a Saddle Ranch poker tournament
We could
for
And
TikTok.
I'm the
illegal, like high stakes.
Yeah.
10,000. Crazy
hire
shit.
some strippers to be the dealers.
Tobey Maguire shit, but for TikTokers.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw. Did you see Molly's game?
Yeah. Molly's game, but with you and your
But
dad.
with me. I'm Molly.
You're Molly.
Yes.
What do you think?
Which is my alter ego.
Your dad's the shark.
Yeah, he could be. He could be taking everyone's money. And
Right here at this table.
But what happened
I'm
to
in.
Saddle Ranch?
Well, we get them from Saddle Ranch. They're not
Oh,
gonna,
we recruit 'em.
They're a legal business. I don't mind doing illegal stuff.
Okay.
So we walk over to Saddle Ranch. Hey, you want to come to our poker game? It's across the street right there.
All right.
Bring them here.
I'm for it.
And we record it and make like a World Series TikTok thing.
All right. All right. Say
Boom.
no more. I'm down with it.
All right. Today's sponsor is Magic Mind. If you're not familiar with Magic Mind, it is a wonderful 2-ounce energy shot. They have sponsored the show before. I would show you one, but I drank them all. They sent me 15 of them, and they're all gone. I emailed them for more. They said they were sending them. It's not here yet. I want more. Please send me more. I'll buy them. I don't care. It's wonderful. They have 12 active ingredients designed for stimulating focus, creativity, energy, motivation. They decrease your stress, oxidation. They have matcha. They have adaptogens. I don't even know what that is, but they sound good. They have nootropics, honey for the taste. They're green. They're healthy. They're small. What else can I say about them? Go to magicmind.co and use coupon code ARI for a discount, free shipping, all the good stuff. That's magicmind.co and use the promotional code ARI, A-R-I. That's my name. Support them because they support me. And honestly, it is a healthy, delicious little shot that'll make your whole day better. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired. I'm not a morning person. I'm tired. I'm sluggish as I get older. Feels like I'm more sluggish all the time. I need a little boost. And I don't drink coffee. And if you do drink coffee, this is a healthier alternative. Magicmind.co, coupon code ARI. Thank you, guys. Now let's get back to the show.
And I show him. I brought this, by the way, and bust this out. I brought my lucky bow tie. This is all you need to make money. I don't know if I can put it over my head. There we go. I got the lucky bow tie
You
on.
seem instantly like you have more money.
Right?
Yeah. There's the shine.
It
that
does.
green shine.
Yeah.
Sheen.
There
shine?
you go.
Shine or sheen?
Shine. I don't know. Shone?
Yeah.
Shane?
Rich, man.
Yeah, let's see. Look, money's even coming off of it right now. But yeah, this is. I'm actually. I consider myself like a Jewish carrot top. I bust out a lot of props.
Have
and
you seen? I
costumes.
saw Carrot Top last year
in person
in Vegas. I went to a show in Vegas.
No, I haven't
I
seen
didn't
him.
meet him. I was like, I'm a stand-up comedian. I don't know if you know that about
This
me.
is uncomfortable.
I do stand. Yeah, take it. I look itchy. Just the fact that thing came off, I'm like, that is itchy
Yeah.
looking.
Yes, I did know that about you.
So I was in Vegas doing a show, and I was opening for a bigger comedian, and the show where the venue we were at wanted to make him happy, so they said, "Hey, what do you want to do before your show in Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
We'll get you tickets to any. You can go to any restaurant in town, any show you want. We'll get you tickets." He's like, "I'm gonna stay in my hotel room, but take my openers and let them do whatever they want to do."
That's awesome.
So we were like, "We want to see Carrot Top."
Okay, yeah.
Because he's just been a running joke in the
Sure.
comedy community my whole life. You know, people always just Carrot, whatever. They make fun of him. So, but he's also rich and had a show for 2 decades. So I was like, it's got to be okay. This can't be a bad show, or it wouldn't still be there.
Right, and
It was great.
you might be surprised I even know who he is because I was just bar mitzvahed recently. I just turned 13,
That's
and
right.
he's a little above my time.
Yeah, but I know that you prefer
yeah.
older people.
I consider myself a fraction as funny, but twice as Jewish as Carrot Top.
Is Carrot Top Jewish?
I have no idea. Probably not, which is why I'm twice as Jewish.
Yeah, that's true. That's you're good
Yeah.
at math. You're finance.
Well, yeah,
Was
finance.
it?
Yeah,
You did?
finance major.
Yeah, finance major. I
Yep.
see it now.
If you want to know what stocks to invest in, I suggest you seek the help of a professional because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You should make stock advice. Also, there's a lot of untapped content for you and your dad here.
The problem with that is, especially on social media, you turn into such a douche when you do that. You
Well, it's
turn into
fake. It'll be fake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ty Lopez,
Oh
Grant
my God.
Cardone, those guys.
Ty Lopez basically bought fame
Yeah,
because he spent millions of dollars on social media ads,
Hey.
which is I'm not even knocking it. Good for him that he had the means to do that, but
Ty, he's calling you out right now, Ty. If you watch this podcast,
I've seen him at the Comedy Store once. I was too scared to talk to him though.
yeah, you should be.
Yeah, I
He-
don't.
hey,
I
fa-
don't want to. Hey,
fake it
what's
till you
up?
make it.
Yeah.
That was his strategy.
The guy who was here earlier, Abby, he does a
Uh-huh.
great Ty Lopez impression, and
Does he?
he saw him at the Comedy Store as well, and he went up to him and did his Ty Lopez to him and had someone film it. It was pretty funny.
Does he have a good sense of humor? Did Ty laugh about it?
Yeah, he was surprisingly
Okay.
cool about it. Yeah,
Okay.
but he also probably just has to be cool because he's
Yeah.
a public figure.
That's
he's
true.
Worried. He's always worried.
And that's what I'm realizing too. I'm not quite. I'm nowhere near a public figure yet. Like I said.
Well, you don't even know because that's the weird thing. So you have 1 million followers now,
Yeah.
which to most people's standards is a public figure. Like I imagine, have you been recognized?
First time just happened actually a couple days ago because there's been nowhere to go. Right.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
what happened a couple of days ago?
You know, it's funny. We were in a parking garage, and I was with my friend. I hopped out of the car. Literally, the second I hopped out of the car, some adult woman. She was holding a baby, was on it right there. No, boom. She goes, "Hey, are you the dude? Are you the kid with the dad?"
You weren't even with your dad.
No, I wasn't
Because
with
if
my
you were
dad.
with your dad, you'll probably get recognized a lot.
Sure,
But yeah, it was just you, and she
just
knew.
me and my friend.
Your voice is also very distinguished.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Little
a normal
raspy.
voice, but it's unique at the same time.
Well, thank you.
I could hear if I heard your voice, I'd be like TikTok.
Yeah,
that's Jake.
Yeah. So she was on top of it. She was holding a baby, and just boom. You're the guy with the dad. I go. Yeah, hey. And she starts talking. You know, how does your dad deal with you? You're such a piece of shit. You know, in a friendly way. I'm like, yeah. And I took a picture with her. I have my documented first person who recognized me.
Did you tell her that? You're the
I
first
did.
person ever recognized
Yeah,
me. And she
I
goes,
said,
can't
yep,
believe
you're
it."
number one. I was ready. I had the camera ready.
I think because of quarantine, you don't even realize it. But yeah, I think you're gonna come out of this
I hope so.
I don't want to use the word celebrity, but yeah, you're gonna get recognized quite a
yeah,
bit.
easy
Yeah.
there. All right.
Yeah, you're gonna get people are gonna stop you on the street, especially when you're going out to dinner or something with your dad, your
Oh, yeah.
family. Then it's gonna be like because they're probably gonna see you a lot and go, "Is that the guy?" And then they see the yarmulke and they go,
Right.
"Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
the guy."
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they see me putting a plate of food in his face, and they go, "Oh, I knew there was
What
something."
if you kept little shot glasses of like mayonnaise or something, and anytime someone recognized you, you just squirted mayo in their face?
I mean,
Most people get mad, but with you,
Right.
they'd be like, "Ah,
It's just
that's
Jake's-
awesome.
Jake's funny."
Jake got me." Yeah.
I need to digest that one. I'll think about
Just
it.
keep a little shot glass of mayo at all times.
What do you mean by shot? How could I squirt a shot glass? You mean like a squeeze bottle type
like
thing?
a
or-
like a little plastic shot glass? You take off the top real quick, so it doesn't leak out, and you don't want it to
Okay.
leak all over your pants.
I'm not an alcoholic, so I'm not as familiar with these items as you. But
You know what? You know those mini bottles of alcohol that you get at a gas
like
station.
shooters, yeah.
Shooter. You're more
Okay,
alcoholic
now-
than me.
oh, you know
yeah.
what?
Yeah. See, I don't even know.
You
what it's
set me
called.
up there. I walked into that one.
Yeah, you're a college guy. Come on, Indiana. There's nothing else to do but get drunk there.
That's true.
So yeah, you take a
And
shooter.
meth, but I steered
Which
clear.
you've done that too.
I steered clear of the alcohol and went.
I
for the
found
meth.
I found crystal meth in my shoe in my house recently because I Airbnb'd my apartment, and then I didn't wear these shoes for a year. I go to put them on, and there's a little I feel something in there. I'm like, what is that? And I take out a little bag of crystal meth,
That's just the bonus of
and I kept it.
Airbnb.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have not used it, but I kept it. It's in my safe right now in my apartment.
So I feel like that's an invitation for police to raid your house.
It's not enough to get a cop hard, It would be a minor offense.
I think a search warrant is inevitable, though, once this podcast airs.
Do it. That'd be fun. That'd be good content right there.
You got to hide it well, though.
Mm-hmm.
Search and find.
It's in my safe. See if you can crack into it.
Which camera am I looking at, by the way? I don't know.
Any of them, they're all gone.
You got the full setup here.
Yeah.
This
full-
is nice. I was just complimenting this thing earlier.
Thank you very much.
That's impressive.
A listener made that for me. Thank you. Shout out to Artiste Designs. I probably said that
That's
wrong.
awesome.
Artist Designs. I don't know. So yeah, you take a shooter,
Uh-huh.
plastic bottle so that it's
Right.
squeezable. Fill it up with mayo.
Okay.
Probably off-brand mayo. Doesn't really matter if
Right.
it's like craft or anything. It doesn't matter.
Got to save money.
Yeah. You fill it up with mayo. You keep it left pocket, probably. That's where I would do it.
Right.
You do you, but I'd keep it probably in my left pocket. Hey, are you the guy from TikTok?
Boom. Right in their face. Okay.
And then you go, I don't know. What do you think?
So it's like a cum shot, kind of.
Yeah, it's exactly like a cum shot.
Okay.
But bigger and mayo-y. Or
Yeah. Yeah, and I did. Did you see
You don't
my
have to
video?
give me anything for that.
No residuals for that idea? Okay.
You can have it.
All right, then it's mine. I'm adopting it. I'm taking it. Did you see my mayo video?
That's
where
what
I-
made me say it.
that's-
The one
okay.
in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Where you cover yourself in mayo?
Yeah.
Do you ever, now obviously those videos, they're extreme, you know, they're, like you said, they're TikTok-y videos that
Right.
people will click on, and they're fun, like the mayo video or the alpaca
Right.
in the kitchen.
Quick shock value.
Yeah,
type
instantly,
videos.
just the frame of it. If you just saw a picture of you covered in mayo or just a picture of
Right.
an alpaca in your kitchen, you're like, I'm going to watch whatever that is.
Yes. The thumbnails are
Yeah.
enticing,
Thumbnails are enticing.
ideally.
When you think of those ideas, is it almost like you're happy you thought of the idea, but almost like, ugh, why'd I have to think of that idea? Because that is going to be
Yes.
annoying to do.
Yes.
Like the mayo all over yourself. You're like, ugh.
Why does my mind have to be so fucking ridiculous?
Yeah,
All right, yeah. The Vaseline mayo was okay. It was a tasty shave, as I said in my video. The Vaseline. Don't put Vaseline in your hair, kids. Okay, don't do it because it's still in here. I swear. I'm still getting pieces of it.
You just hop in the shower and it's just, you come
it-
out and you're just still feel all greasy. And
Yeah, I did, and the real video actually, if I realized we never really discussed my first video when it like blew
Oh,
up.
let's go back.
Because I was
Thank
going to
you
bring
for
that up.
reminding
The
me.
first
Yeah.
video. So we're going full circle here. Don't worry,
Yeah.
guys. We come back.
Yeah.
We come back here. The first video that really blew up was the Tide detergent over my head. Did you see that one?
I believe I did. I think I've seen at least most of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first video I did that got traction was I poured, if you haven't seen it, I took a bottle of Tide detergent from the fridge.
I've definitely seen it.
Yeah, I
now,
just came back from a run. I said, "Hey, Dad, we got any Gatorade left?" And he goes, "I think there's some in the fridge. I don't know." And I pull out. I set up an open bottle of Tide detergent. It was free and gentle, so I thought I was gonna be fine. Evidently, not so free, not so gentle. But I came up and I poured it on myself like it was a cool down spray, almost just all over my fucking head.
Right.
And my dad's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He goes, "Are you serious?" And I give an advertisement, which is one of my shticks too. You know, I pull up. I go.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Tide detergent, the best cool down work. You know, whatever I say.
Yeah.
And that one blew up, and thank God it did, because I ended up in the hospital for that one.
Seriously?
Yes, which you can see on the follow-up video of me. There's pictures of me. Maybe you'll post it as
I didn't
as a
know.
clip here.
Yeah, I didn't know that was real.
My eyes were so red.
Oh,
Just
it got in
blood
your
red.
eyes because you
Yes.
were just trying to make the best take, so you're just going with it, and it's
Of
going in
course.
your eyes. Yeah.
And I can never do more than one take with my videos.
Oh, I was going to
all-
ask you that. Are they? So you're one take. All
Well,
of them?
yeah, they're all, like I said, you think some of them are fake, but
I'm for certain some
Would-
of them are fake.
I can neither confirm nor. Which ones do you think are fake? Can you
Probably
point to
like
one?
all of the recent ones, because eventually your dad. Okay, you could only prank your dad, and it doesn't matter. Like I think most people know. Well, they're kids, so maybe a lot of people don't know actually, because there's kids on TikTok. So I'll edit this out if you want me to. But
No. Let the conspiracy theorists go to town on this.
But if you prank someone 100 times, if I prank you every day, because that's essentially your job. You're making money.
Right.
It's a business.
Yeah.
So it's essentially your job now, at least for the time being, to prank your dad daily.
Right.
So your dad knows a prank is coming every day. At some
Of
point,
course he does.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what's coming.
But at some point, you and your dad become a team. At some point down the road, you're like, listen,
I'm still
this
waiting
is
for
working.
that point. But
I think it's happened.
I agree with
I
you.
think you and your dad probably come up with ideas together. You're like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. You plan it out. Here's how it goes. But
that's your opinion.
Yeah,
You're entitled to your beliefs.
it's my opinion, and I like that you're not revealing the answer.
Well, no, I am revealing the answer. He's not in on it.
Okay, but I don't believe you. I like
right.
that you're sticking to your.
What
guns.
if? And by the way, when this comes out,
Uh-huh.
probably in early April or whenever this comes out,
2 weeks from now is the plan date.
that is exactly when the billboard is coming out. I am getting a billboard. If you still say this is fake, you can say some of them are fake. Sure, you can think.
I'll say some of them are fake.
Okay.
I don't think all of them are fake, especially in the beginning.
I am actually getting a billboard of my dad, large billboard over Los Angeles, here in the Valley. I'll tell you where the address is. You should drive by it.
I will.
And it's advertising my dad's erectile dysfunction. Because if anyone,
You've talked about this on your TikTok, haven't you, or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was one of my biggest videos. Is me. I did a selfie with my dad. I go, Dad, selfie time. And then he's like, whatever. Okay. He smiles. And then I advertised this bottle of milk thistle, which was like dick pills for him.
Yeah.
And I say, my dad has erectile dysfunction. Like it was a commercial. You know?
Yeah.
Once a ladies' man, now a lady's worst nightmare. and that video, it has over 10 million views now. And because that was so popular, I said, what if we did a real advertisement? What if we went all out? And we raised money. We got enough money. It was like over $4,000 for this billboard for 1 month, and it's coming in April. So hopefully, when this drops, it's there in the Valley, North Hollywood.
And so, what is your plan to drive your dad and get his reaction to it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's literally 2 to 3 minutes away from our house.
Yeah.
So I need to make sure I know exactly like what hour it's going up because I need to make sure he doesn't drive by it naturally on his own.
Right, because then you miss the shot
Right.
of it.
Because that would be a golden.
Or you just keep a security camera in his car.
Right.
Or
I could.
something. That could be
I could.
another project.
But yeah, I need to capture his raw reaction. And it's up. You'll see pictures of it. You know, this isn't fake. It's going to be up. It's the largest billboard in the
How
area.
do you think he will react?
I don't know.
Has any of your pranks? I imagine you've filmed a lot of things that didn't make the cut for TikTok.
Yes.
So have you done anything where your dad's just like, I don't care, you
bad
know?
reaction,
Yeah.
or I screwed up my, because
Yeah.
obviously I'm scripting all my stuff. I'm writing myself advertisements. I'm doing stuff. I script the hell out of my stuff, and I hope he gives a solid, genuine reaction. If he gives a shitty reaction or I fuck it up, yeah, it goes into the drafts and it sits there forever.
Yeah.
But this billboard, hopefully,
That could be his account as the blooper account.
that's true. I actually am creating another account very soon of things that are away from my father, which people might not like because he's the star of the show, right? I just say I'm the co-star.
You're both the stars. You're both.
Sure. All right. Thank you. But I'm going to do a lot of videos. I have a lot of videos that I still find are funny without him, just sketches, things like that. So I'm going to create a separate account because eventually, like you said, you either team up down the road. I don't think he wants to do this. So I haven't asked him, but I don't think he wants to do this. Or I go my own route and do other stuff.
Well, I think you'll go your own route for sure, even if he wants to do it. But I think he's going to want to do it when he sees these brand deals coming in.
Yeah, if I start waving money.
I think because
his yarmulke is going to
you
start
gotta
twirling.
you got to give him a cut, right?
Yeah, we'll see. No, I
You
always
have to.
Well, first and foremost, so people, Christmas Eve was this Tide video, by the way. Or I guess
did
it was
Tide
a couple days
contact
after.
you at all?
No, they didn't. Fuck
Literally nothing.
them. No.
Not even like, hey, we're gonna give you 100 free bottles of Tide just as a gesture. Like, literally no contact
just for
from Tide.
the energy
You've
drink.
never talked to one brand representative from Tide.
No.
That blows my mind. 'Cause how many
yeah.
views does that video have?
At least a few million. I'm not sure the exact count.
That's bad business on their part.
I
If they
agree.
were smart, they'd be like, hey, even if they don't want to do a deal with you, they'd be like, we're gonna give you free Tide for life. Something
Right.
small,
Although I don't know if you want me to have any more dangerous products and chemicals in my household, but yeah, that one blew up, and since then I've gotten a couple brand deals now. But everything I make, by the way, and I always tell people this, it's only been a few months, so it's so early. Anything I make with the TikTok Creator Fund, they pay money per view, like a YouTube basis.
Right.
Absolute dog shit money.
Right.
It's like $100 maybe for 1 million views.
But it adds up when you're doing high numbers like you are. I mean,
Sure.
it's not. Yeah, I agree. It's dog shit. But for a big TikToker, still might be enough to pay your rent for the month. Yeah,
not in this city.
Right. But
if you were in Oklahoma, sure.
yeah.
Yeah, so there's brand deals, of course, which pay, and then you can also get money through live streams. You can sell merchandise.
What's the live stream? How's that work?
Live streams?
I mean, I know what a live stream is, but how do you
Right.
make money through a live stream?
Live streams, fans can send you gifts, which are just animated little birthday
I've seen
cakes and
those.
shit.
Uh-huh.
They
that equates to money.
that equates to money. That's actual money. Those little hearts and random.
I didn't
things.
know that. So how much is one gift?
So every gift has a different value, right? It's like
A present gift.
yeah, it's like the penny, the nickel. A present is literally like 1 cent.
Got it.
So it's also shit. You can you can get there's some, I think there's a candle which I think it equates to like $10, but TikTok takes half of it.
Right.
Those greedy motherfuckers.
So it's $5.
Yeah, and
Or
you
it's-
just get that money. It's yours, which is cool. I'm not big enough to
Do you do the live stream?
Yeah, almost every other day,
Got it. Okay.
and I do. And I always say any money I get, it all goes right back into the pranks.
Right, the billboard, the
Exactly.
whatever, the
Alpaca.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah, hamster balls. If you see these big fucking inflatable, all these props.
So
and
was
stuff.
the alpaca just from like a
Stuff.
children's zoo company? How did you get the alpaca?
Basically, I called 100 places around LA. Said, "Hey, this is what I'm looking for. Can you help me out?"
You told them straight up, I'm going to film a prank video with this
Well,
alpaca.
so that's what I started with. They kind of were turned off by that,
Right.
Because it's
they
a wild
might-
animal.
Yeah, in their heads, they're like, we don't want to be. Maybe there will be animal abuse stuff. We
Right.
don't want to be involved.
Right. There's already elder abuse from me and my father. They don't need animal abuse too, Ari. But I called a bunch of places, they were turned off. So then I finally found one, this great place. Shout out Reptacular Animals. They were
Sounds
willing.
like they focus mainly on reptiles.
Yeah, well,
But do they
yeah,
have alpacas?
but they're reptacular.
Yeah.
So they have alpaca. They have all kinds of animals. And I called them. I didn't really say necessarily.
Do you know if they have alligators?
I don't.
I have an
think,
alligator idea.
Do you have an really?
Yeah,
That would be nice.
Not for TikTok specifically, but for
Okay.
content.
Okay, is it like
Yeah.
a porno, or do you have an alligator fetish?
Oh, that'd be cool. No, I want to like walk around with a seeing eye alligator, or not a seeing eye,
like a
what's it
service
called?
alligator.
A service alligator, yeah.
That would be nice, but just like a small gator.
Yeah, small gator. I
mean,
mean,
I don't-
I'll probably cover its mouth, but just like bring it to go to an outdoor restaurant and just sit there with
Yeah.
it, like things like that. Just
Well,
film
Florida, I
people
think
reaction.
that's normal. That's just
Exactly.
That's Tuesday in
Yeah,
Florida.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know about here though. Saddle Ranch, you'll say, hey, reservation for two. Do you have the alligator menu?
And then going no, and I'll say, oh no, it's a service.
Yeah,
have
you
to.
can get away with anything if you
Yeah.
say it's a service pet.
Yeah.
So
So you called, and then what did you tell them after?
basically told them we were filming. I tried to make it sound more professional, like it was a professional commercial type video.
Got it.
And that's what they do. They rent animals for things like
Commercial
professional shoots. And hey, I'm a professional.
Now here's what I would have done, because correct me
Yeah.
if I'm wrong, because you did it. When you tell someone you're renting an animal for a commercial shoot,
Yeah.
they hear dollar signs.
Oh, yeah.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, commercial shoot. You tell them you're doing it for your 6-year-old niece or nephew, that's how you're going to get the lowest price.
So you think,
If you had said you wanted the
could've jewed
alpaca
him
for a
down,
birthday
but-
party, you could have jewed them down.
but my I'm only half
You were
Jewish.
honest, yeah.
So the other side of me came out.
Your
on that.
dad wears a yarmulke. You're full Jewish.
Yeah, we're pretty Jewish, but I'll try that next time. I actually got the alpaca twice.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I'm posting an advertisement tomorrow which involves the alpaca. So I've now
You've
integrated
gotten your money's worth
Snuffy
with the alpaca.
into ads. Exactly.
Is that his actual name? Snuffy?
It is.
okay.
Yes, Snuffy, great name.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even need to name it. And so yeah, now I'm an alpaca dude.
So the Tide video hits. Now,
Video hits.
on your old account, did any videos hit? The prior?
Not really. Well, for me, they did. One of them got like 35,000, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool, 35,000 views."
Yeah, that's cool.
But now I had some that have hit over 18 million.
Right,
so-
right. Now that's nothing. But at the time, 35. You're like 35,000 people saw this, and then
And then the views just went down from there. And then
right, it's hard to.
this one is the other way. The stock market went up. My stock is booming.
So, the Tide one hits.
Yeah.
Did you start with 5 ideas in your head, or did you just go for the one and then you're like, I'll think of the second one after?
Well, now, like I said, so I studied again. We're going back. We're circling. I like this. I studied it. I recorded probably 40 videos before I posted my first one.
Wow.
And this is going back. Not all of them involved my dad. A lot of them were different type of ideas. And once I found TikTok likes you to stay in a niche.
Yeah.
They kind of punish you if you venture outside.
Right.
They're like, this is working so well.
Right.
What
If
the
you're
fuck are you
doing good
stepping
on
your
comedy
lines?
and then you release a video of you building something, which is also a popular niche, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Or like skateboarding videos. They want you to stick to your lane.
TikTok says, what are you doing? You had a good thing going. If it ain't
Yeah.
broke, why are you trying to fix it?
Yeah.
So I filmed like 40 videos. I had to throw away like 20 or so. There were almost 30 of them because I found when I rewatched them, I sent them to my friends to get kind of feedback. Right. We had the focus groups going. And the father-son pranks were by far the best. So once I had about 5 to 10 of those, then I posted. I had me popping out of the fridge, me pouring the Tide on myself, which again, I did end up in the hospital. My eyes are literally like permanently dry from that.
And it's crazy because when you did it, you don't know that these videos are going to work on
Right.
TikTok. Like, that could have gotten 100 views.
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. And nobody knows the algorithm.
Yeah, you didn't know. You hoped. You studied it. You had an idea. But when you're probably in the hospital, really regretting it at the time.
until I saw the views go up.
Right.
But yeah, I said, well, there's no turning back now.
Mm-hmm.
I've got poison in my eyes. Now I'm going for it. And then I kept going from there. And actually my 5th video, I popped out of the trunk and I acted like a stockbroker to scare my dad. That has over 18 million views right now. Just a simple video of just me popping out of the trunk. And it's usually that way. Usually the simplest videos go, this is what I spend a lot of money on things like alpacas, all this, fucking billboards, all this stuff. And the simplest videos, like me just doing a fake ad of my dad with erectile dysfunction, me popping out of the trunks. Yeah. The ones I come up with at 11 at night.
Because those are the most relatable, I think. They're all funny. The alpaca ones are great, but those ones are the people go, oh, wow, I could do that to someone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're touching on an important thing of TikTok. TikTok 100% loves when you can mimic something because they want people on the platform. If all the popular videos are high caliber pranks or crafts or whatever, nobody can recreate that. That's why you see a lot of people are pissed off with TikTok because the videos that blow up the most are just the stupidest, just girls dancing in the mirror, doing nothing to a popular song.
The guy on the skateboard drinking juice.
Yeah.
That's probably the biggest one, right? Or is that or not?
Not anymore. Do you know who Bella Porch is? Yeah, well, you don't need to know. But the most popular video is a girl just staring into a camera, and I mean literally staring into a camera. I'm not
beautiful?
Exaggerating. She's okay.
Would you?
She's
if
a
she
girl.
said, "Will you go on a date with me?" Would you do it
for the fame? For the fame.
But you
don't tell her that.
If she had no following, you wouldn't go on a date with her.
No.
Would you go on any girl date with any girl who has no following?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so it's not all.
I would prefer a girl who doesn't have a following
Yeah, me
because
too.
then they don't have these crazy thoughts and egos.
One headshot per family. That's the saying
Right.
I've always heard in this town. Yeah.
And I'm taking that up. So yeah, no, I want a girl with no following for sure. But she's just staring into a camera, just with just bouncing her head like this. And if you're listening on Spotify
popular.
and you can't see this, you don't need to because I'm not doing anything.
It's nothing worth seeing. So
yeah.
Have you done a lot of TikTok, and this happens all the social media, there's a lot of meetups, collaborations.
Right.
Have you been doing those?
Not yet. Pandemic, number
Have you
one.
been getting requested for them?
A little bit. It's tough to, you have to find someone who does the similar type of content as you.
Right.
And
It's got to mesh. Well.
Exactly. I can't find the girl who stares into a mirror. There's nothing there.
You could find an older guy TikToker and prank him. Like
Right.
you prank your dad, maybe? I don't know.
I could. And I have been looking, now that I'm vaccinated, right up in here.
Game on.
Yes. Now that I've got some crazy disease coming from this vaccination, I'm ready to meet up with people, do all kinds of things.
Are there going to be any videos of your dad pranking you?
There was one.
There was one.
On the channel. And my first series started out, how long until I get slapped? And it was like parts 1 through a million, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then, so I he finally watched some of his videos and he made a video recording himself saying, all right, looks like Jake's been waiting to get slapped. So here it is. And we have this oversized foam hand in our house. And he just basically called me into the living room and just smacked me with it in the face. Actually hurt. But that was his one. And he has gotten me back a few times. He has done a couple things before. We used to prank each other a lot growing up. Like I said, I've been doing this.
You have experience in
Yeah.
this field. How come your mom is not in any of them?
She's hiding.
Is she going to come out, or she doesn't want to be part of it?
She's in witness protection. She doesn't want to.
So she'll never be on it.
No, she will.
Okay.
Well, it's not up to her. It's up to me.
Right.
I'm the prankster here.
But
she's the victim.
Is she not? I don't want to say jealous, but is she excited about this whole project of yours? Is she go when do I get to be in it? Like, what's her thoughts on this whole thing?
She's excited for me. She definitely doesn't want to be the subject of a broken TV or a kiddie pool in the living room or taking me to the hospital.
And what about your dad? Is he supportive of this?
He's supportive of anything I do.
Obviously, he's somewhat supportive because he's in any video.
Right.
But,
he hasn't kicked me out yet.
And he hasn't kicked you out. But is he excited about it? Does he not care? Does he do it just for you? Is he...
Well...
has he gotten recognized?
I don't think he's gotten recognized yet. Like I said, he doesn't really have a choice in the matter. He's been laid off from the pandemic right now, so he's got time. and I've got the willpower to
Does he
torture him.
say? But does he check in on videos? How'd that video do? That type of thing. How'd that prank do?
He has.
Yeah.
He asks me because he's a very he's a very pessimistic Jew, as all of us are, right?
Yeah.
That Jewish negativity. And he always this, you covered your face in mayonnaise. Oh yeah, I'm sure people are gonna love that. Oh, that'll be funny.
Oh, he's a critiquer.
Oh, of course.
You should have done this. You should have pranked me in this way.
No, well, he's not giving me advice on how to prank him, but
That was a good prank. You could have gotten me harder if you had.
but he goes, oh, that's a good one, and I go, hey, Dad, by the way, like
Have
3
you
million
paid
people.
him any money? Yeah.
I haven't even paid myself money.
No, literally
No
zero?
money, zero.
Swear to God.
Yeah, no, I swear.
$0. You have 1 million followers. You've made $0 in your bank account. from
Well,
this.
hold up. There's probably a couple thousand floating, but it's in I put it essentially in a fund, which is all going back to pranks. I have money
at what
ready.
point do you start paying yourself?
Uh
Because I'm kind of going through some growing pains, not in the same way, but this podcast studio has been growing a lot. Because I don't just record my podcast here. We rent it out to people. We have other creators who do podcasts.
Yeah, I saw
here.
the casting couch back here.
We have the casting
So,
couch. We have, do you
doubles.
know who Harry Jousey is?
Yes,
He has
I
a big
do.
following on TikTok.
Yeah.
He records a podcast here. So we have
Okay.
other stuff going on. We're growing. And we have things that we could put our money back into as well, similar how you put it back into the pranks.
Right.
There's obviously, we get nicer cameras, things like that. There's always things you could spend money on.
Sure.
But at what point do you go, okay, I'm going to start paying myself?
I think once I have enough ideas lined up where I've funded them, let's say I have 20 videos lined up and there's just plenty of excess money,
Yeah.
sure, I'll start paying myself.
Yeah.
But I also want to transition to YouTube very soon. I have a channel, so go subscribe. I'm going to start posting soon there, and those cost a lot more usually to fund. So I'm kind of just saving up a bank because I know I'm going to need to dish it out. But like Mr. Beast strategy, you know who Mr. Beast is, the YouTuber?
Huge.
Yeah, he does.
What's his strategy?
His strategy when he started was the same. Any dollar I make, I'm putting right back into the business.
Yeah.
Because if he makes $1 million, he's spending $1 million on the next video.
Yeah.
And he does that. You see,
Yeah.
he goes, all right, you have $1 million and you have 5 minutes to spend it. Go.
Yeah.
And he's
Totally.
like a
Yeah, he's
philanthropist
crazy.
in his videos.
And now he, I'm sure. Has,
Oh, he's
tons
exactly.
of
He's
money.
reaping the benefits.
Yeah.
So
Now, do you know of any TikTok people who have made that transition? Because it's very hard to, for example, you have a good following on Instagram. It's what, 30,000, 40,000?
yeah, it should be more because I'm on private. My Instagram's broken. Story for another day.
No, I want to hear that story.
Story
but,
for right now.
But it's hard to transition from one platform to another. Like I have not a lot, but I have 18,000 followers on Instagram, and I post my tweets on there, and they do well on Instagram, but do not get me any followers on Twitter.
Sure.
So it's hard.
Yeah, it's a long process, and you definitely have to get them to the other social media routes because TikTok is so new, it's so impermanent. It's like the Wild West of social media. Like I said, nobody understands the algorithm, right? The person who created it is locked in a cage somewhere, like 20 feet underground, and they're not letting him out.
Right.
He's got this. It's like the Krabby Patty recipe, and so you got to get people to the other platforms where they're way more permanent. They pay way more.
Right.
And with my Instagram,
But I think the paying thing is gonna start transferring to TikTok too.
yeah,
it
it
always
does.
takes a minute, but I think I'm not saying you're not going to get them on the other platforms, but even if you didn't,
Right.
it'll start leading to more money.
MySpace, I heard, is coming back. It's making a
MySpace
comeback.
coming
So
back.
make sure you follow me on MySpace.
So what's wrong with your Instagram account?
My Instagram, I unlocked a new dimension with this one. If anyone works at Instagram support, please come find me. So you can switch between public and private account, right? And when you're on private, generally it makes people have to request to follow you, so
Right.
you're more likely to
Get followers.
And I've been reposted on a lot of meme pages, Lad Bible, a lot of these big pages that saw my videos, reposted them, tagged me, and a flock of followers would come from that.
While it's on private or even
While it's on private, both. But I would switch back and forth, and the way to accept all the followers from private is to switch back to public, and it'll just filter them through. Right. So if
you're saying rather than manually hit accept,
which takes a while,
you just switch to public and they all get accepted.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I don't have an intern yet to
Right,
just
right.
click my request, but I switched to public and I did that back and forth a few times. Apparently, unbeknownst to me, that's frowned upon.
To constantly switch
Yeah.
between makes sense.
And
They want you to pick one. Do you want to be private or do you want to be public?
I guess, but what's
yeah.
the point of that?
Yeah.
So it sent me this message saying, sorry, you've reached the limit of follow requests you can accept for now. because you switch too often between. I was like, okay. So it said you can switch your account to public, but if you do, you'll lose all the pending follow requests.
Wow.
And I said, huh.
So why don't you just manually accept them?
That's
and
a
then switch to
catch-22.
public?
So it won't let me. It said you've reached the limit.
Oh, so you can't get new followers right
exactly.
now. But I followed you.
What? So it gives
day
me about
ago?
20 per day.
Oh, got it. Very limited.
And it's a limit. And I literally have, this is not a joke, I have about 40,000 requests.
Wow.
Yes, waiting, and I can't accept them. And if I
That
go to public,
sucks.
I lose them.
That totally sucks.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's annoying, but I think why they do it is the purpose. People have created this game to where you switch it to private to get more followers, but that's not why they made that. They made it for people who wanted to be private.
Right.
So that's why.
And I broke the game.
Yeah,
I scratched the CD.
They don't want these influencers to game their system, which is so they're punishing you for it.
Yeah,
which
and
sucks.
it's been 7 weeks.
And you have no idea when it's gonna.
So I'm in the process right now. I'm on my kind of last straw. I finally found someone who knows someone at Instagram. I've sent 9,000 support emails. They won't get back to me. We're finally in talks with them. Even they aren't sure how to fix it right now.
Wow.
But if they don't fix it soon, like I said, the billboard's coming out. I'm just gonna go public, forfeit the 40,000, whatever, because I gotta promote that. I gotta go public soon.
Yeah.
So, oh well. Poor me. I know. I don't have enough
no,
followers.
I mean, I know it's like you hear someone listens to this and they go, "Whoop-de-doo, this influencer doesn't have 40,000 more followers." But
it equates to money, though.
yeah, it's
it does.
money. It's like that's your job right now.
Right.
So it's double. It doubles your account and you're losing it.
Yeah.
It's very.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Oh, well.
Oh well. Yeah. They'll come back. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. I got a quick random question for you.
Yeah.
Since we were talking about live streams earlier, if you could kick one animal in the face, which animal would you kick? But it's streamed live, so everyone sees it.
Right.
Which animal would you kick in the face?
So you'd want? Do I have time to think about it, or do you want me to just?
No, you
first
can
one
think.
off
We can come back to it if you want.
So you'd want it to be an animal. Well, there's two ways of the equation. Part of me would love to piss everyone off and
that's my
kick
route.
like a cute puppy or a dolphin or something. But I do actually love animals. But so I wouldn't want to kick any animal. But
Okay.
I guess the more logical way to go is to kick an animal that no one would care that you kicked, like a possum or a snake. You know, things that aren't that liked in the world.
Okay. So you're going the traditional route.
That would be the traditional route,
Yeah.
exactly. So you either got to go there or you got to go super cute. You know.
Yeah, you're going the I don't want to get canceled.
Here's
route.
but I'm gonna switch it.
Switch
I
it up
thought of
on
a
me.
third one. I want to go the badass route. Mm-hmm. Like if I
like a mountain lion.
Yeah, like a mountain lion was approaching me and I kicked it in the face.
Right.
Then now they're like, that guy's a badass.
Now you're just evil Knievel at
That's
that
what I
point.
want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'd be like a mountain lion or a wolf or a lion. I want it to be an African lion, top of the food chain.
Why
Predator.
why
or a
why-
rhino.
Why African?
Or a
Ari?
shark.
Why does it got to be an African lion? Why not just a lion?
Mountain lion wouldn't be, it's cool.
All right.
But if it was, a big lion's mane
Right.
in the Saharan desert, is that the one in Africa?
I don't know.
Sahara?
Yeah, the Sahara's in that.
Sahara?
Yes.
And he's charging at me and I blast him in the face.
Right.
What's more badass than that?
You'd at least get 1,000 more followers on Twitter
And a girlfriend.
and a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell. You need some upkeep in here.
Do you get any DMs from?
Well, hold up. I got to tell you which animal I'd kick and why.
Yeah, which one?
So, the second route you said, cute puppy. And I know I'm about to lose 90% of my female audience here, but stick with me on this one. I love, as any good comedian should, I don't know if I consider myself a comedian yet. I'm not a stand-up comedian.
But you could be a comedian.
I'm halfway to becoming a stand-up comedian.
You're a TikTok comedian.
I have great posture, so I've got that part down.
That's nice.
I'm still working on the comedy part right now, but I would kick a cute puppy. And here's why.
A puppy. So
yes, full puppy.
wow. Okay.
And here's why. I'm fucking tired of the way we glorify dogs
They're so cute
in this
though.
country. There's cute. Everyone loves dogs,
and they love people.
Look. I
They
love
love
dogs.
you.
I've lived with dogs my whole life. I own dogs. I love puppies, but we treat puppies way better than we treat human beings in this country, and I feel like that's a fact. And I get it. A puppy
better
can't,
than white human beings.
sure, and a puppy can't backstab you. Puppy can't cheat on you and come home and beat the shit out of you. So I get that they're innocent, but
So you're doing it as a fuck you to America.
Yeah, I like to piss people off.
Yeah.
And
I
here,
get that. Yeah.
look, if you're watching TV, right, and two commercials come on back to back, one of them is advertising, hey, donate $1 a day to this child in need, right? Just a starving child in need. A lot of people are like, it's his parents. Where's his parents? Like, I don't know if I want to donate to that. Next commercial is Sarah McLachlan come on with that fucking adorable puppy saying this puppy has herpes and gonorrhea, and people are, take my money.
And you rip that puppy out of her hands and you drop.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie Anchorman?
Yeah, of course.
It drop kicks.
Yeah,
the dog
exactly.
off the bridge. Yeah.
So that's just, I feel like, and I don't know this for a fact. I'm not fact checking at all. I'm talking out of my ass here. But I feel like we probably give more money to like animal shelters than literal human beings, like starving kids in need. And I just there's too much going on with dogs here.
I get the argument of, hey, before giving any money to animal shelters, why don't we fix the homeless issue? I'm not saying that dogs don't deserve our love, but don't you think there's a homeless crisis in Los Angeles that should be fixed before we give any money to dogs?
Well,
I get that.
I don't know about any. I mean, I do think there's definitely a simultaneous aspect, of course, because there's never going to be a time in our lives where we're like, all right, we look around and we're like, okay, that's it, guys. We fixed it. That's the last homeless person.
But right now is an insane amount of homeless people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's so many. There's what they say 1 out of 5 households are food insecure. They don't know where their next meal is coming from. But
I didn't realize it was 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
It's
a high number.
So 20% of people don't know their next meal?
That was a great conversion, yes.
Thank you.
20% of people aren't sure. A lot of children are going hungry. And I'm just saying, I know dogs need help too, but
yeah, why don't we fix that?
If you found out a dog was like,
why don't we drop that to 10% and then go back to the dog?
Sure, just for a little while.
Fair, yeah.
So I want to do a publicity stunt, but as I'm coming back, it's a publicity stunt to raise awareness for starving children, homeless crisis, things like that, for human needs. So that's why I'm doing it.
As your publicist, I'm going to tell you, do not do that.
All right, I'm gathering opinions right now, but we'll see.
Do not do that. You're on this upward momentum, and you would crash hard. You'd be David Dobrik 2.0.
David Dobrik, yeah,
he's getting
I know,
right?
He's
Chris D'Elia. Everyone is. It's everyone.
The problem with canceling, with this whole cancel culture, I'm an anti-cancel culture guy.
Oh yeah, me too.
As most people, even cancel culture people think.
Yeah, everyone says they're anti-cancel culture, but
there's no tiers to it. Like with the justice system, with the criminal justice system, based on the crime you commit, you either do community service, you can go to jail, you can go to prison for a while, whatever. With cancel culture, it's just like
you're just done.
You said one thing I don't like, fuck you.
Yeah, you're done.
And that's it.
I agree with that. Yeah,
Right.
like it. Whether you're Bill Cosby, who like drugged and raped 30 women, 30 plus women.
No,
I think he's in jail.
I think he's
in jail.
Yeah.
But like, so that's on the more extreme side.
Right.
So you go, okay, that guy deserves to be canceled, right?
Go to fucking jail. Yes.
Why
Lock
is
him up.
publicly his punishment the same as Louis C.K., who asked permission to masturbate in front of a few women?
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know if I'd choose Louis C.K. as the benchmark of the other comparison there, but
or Aziz Ansari, whatever. You know?
Sure, but David Dobrik,
David Dobrik,
and he's not going to suffer the same fate, of course. He'll bounce back, But what David Dobrik, a lot of people said he fostered a little bit of a cult-like environment in his vlogs. Well, his job is to be crazy and outrageous and do awesome things. Now, I'm not condoning any cult-like environment or any harm that he may have caused, but there's got to be somewhere in between just canceling him.
I'll tell you what. I'll say it right now. Cancel me for it. I would love to create a cult-like environment on this podcast.
Yeah.
For my listeners, I would love for you all to be in my cult.
Well, you did. So. You had me drink some Kool-Aid or something when I walked in. I don't know what that was.
Well, you have to. It's initiation to be a guest on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
So it's a requirement.
Okay.
It's not a cult thing. It's initiation.
Okay. I was going to say I'm feeling a little dizzy right now. Yeah. I don't know if that was the water.
Don't even worry about it. You'll wake up and you're going to feel fine.
All right, good.
Yeah. You're going to wake up next to me and you're going to feel really good.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that one.
Well, we'll see.
All right.
We'll see how you feel.
All right, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Do you get any DMs from ladies?
I do. Not much yet. A lot of international people. I have a big international following. Shout out to my international crowd from all over.
Yeah.
When I do my live streams, a lot of people like to tell me where they're from. Only about 60 to 65% of my analytics, because TikTok shows you the analytics, are from the United States.
Okay.
The rest are spread out all across Europe. I have a lot of South Africa. I have some South America. I don't think I have
all over.
I have like Philippines. There's not many Asian. China has something else, so you can't. They have their own TikTok communist platform.
cool.
It's different, but yeah. And I get DMs from people. A lot of hate DMs too.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah,
I always bring it up. I know I focus too much on negative energy, but I have haters too.
it's more fun to talk about though.
And I hate internet haters and trolls.
Yeah.
I'm sure, totally makes sense that you get them because number one, you're pranking people, and some people who are idiots are probably go, "Oh, you're mean. What an asshole you are." You probably
Right.
get those who take it way too seriously,
Yep.
and then you probably just get the haters. You're not funny.
Yeah.
This sucks. Your content,
A
whatever.
lot of that. A lot of people respect your father. You piece of shit. How dare you? And I get it. I don't want to be a horrible kid, but they don't see our relationship off camera.
That's the crazy part. It'd be one thing if he kicked you out of the house and you went back and kept doing shit to him, but it's like
Right.
you clearly it's your dad and you love him and he loves you back.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's a love hate.
Yeah.
It's a love hate.
Yeah,
A lot of hate in there. But no, a lot of people telling me. I've had a few people tell me to kill myself, and I say, any suggestions on how?
Do you respond?
Yeah, always.
Every hater you respond to.
100%.
Do you delete the hater comments or no?
Oh, absolutely not.
You leave them all up.
Oh,
On
100%.
mine, I delete anything negative.
I'm trying to think. On the any hater comments. So at least with TikTok, because obviously that's where I post most of the time. Comments are kind of filtered based on popularity.
Mm-hmm.
So usually positive. How many likes the comment has is filtered up. So to find the hate comments, you really have to scroll down.
Uh-huh.
TikTok's good at that. They kind of put it down. So I have no interest in really deleting them. And it sparks discussion, if anything. Sometimes there's a hate
Right.
comment, and a lot of people will come to my defense or jump on the bandwagon.
Right.
And I say, hey, more comments for me.
I get that mentality. I'm just sensitive.
Yeah,
And
I
for me-
picked that vibe up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think.
No, that was a compliment.
Yeah. So if someone's being hateful to me, I just want it out of. I want that negative energy out. I don't want to read it. I mean, I do read it, but I delete it and
Yeah.
block them, and they're gone.
I'm someone I like to see the world burn. Ari, I live for that. Stuff.
I like to see the world burn, just not my world,
Yeah, true,
the outside world.
true. No, but it's overwhelmingly way more positive. So
That's good.
It doesn't, it doesn't
For me,
matter
it's
to
like
me.
50-50.
Is it?
People hate me.
All right.
Something
Damn.
in my face. I don't know.
What did
It's
you
my
do?
Face? I think it's my face.
Is it your face?
I don't know.
You kind of look like you remind me of a mixture. If Adam Sandler and Blake Griffin had a child,
Oh, I've never heard the Blake Griffin one.
really, but you got the comedy from Blake Griffin and the athletic skills from Adam Sandler.
See, you said that as an insult. I happen to think Blake Griffin is really funny.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
because he does comedy. Did you know he does comedy?
I
stuff?
did, but I've never
Yeah.
seen it. So,
it's easy to rip him because you're like, oh, the
All right.
NBA player doing comedy, really good,
So,
really talented.
another
comedian.
compliment. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
yeah.
What about let's say all your dreams come true.
Sure.
You get a big YouTube following. You're doing this high level. What is your dream goals? Do you want to do acting? Do you want to do stand up? What's your
Professional human trafficker, probably.
mission complete?
Yeah, right. I'm
Yeah.
already no. It's a good question. I haven't thought about it really.
Really? You don't have
Well-
long-term goals. Pretend like there's a genie and no one's judging you for your goals. Come on, say the crazy
I'm
thing.
not afraid of judgment.
Say the thing your heart wants.
YouTuber. It's very simple, actually. YouTuber.
be a
That's
YouTuber.
it. That's it. Because YouTuber.
Movie star?
Yes and no. But if I was a movie star, the reason I want someone like YouTube is and I like podcasting too. I want to have my own platform to do my own stuff. So movie star's fun, but I'm reading other people's materials. I'm playing other people's characters. I'm not putting
you want
my
to do your stuff.
exactly. So I would love to be a movie star, but then I also have my own big podcast or YouTube channel.
Got it.
So I want something where I can put my creative genius right into it and reap the benefits and have stand-up comedy is great. I get the same satisfaction from standing up and seeing a live audience versus putting it online and seeing the comments. Does the same for me.
Yeah, similar. You get that instant gratification of, oh, this video
Right.
is doing well. People like it. Same thing when you're doing stand up. Oh, everyone laughed. They like it.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's much easier to feed off of a live. I've never done stand-up. I'm sure it's
Think I'll try it?
when shows are going good. I may as well give it a try. Like I said, I've got great posture, so
Well, you have, if you were good at stand up, you could tour around the world using your following from these internet platforms, sell
Right.
tickets, do a live show,
Well,
have fun, make money, make content from it.
Yeah. I would like to tour
Yeah.
with not necessarily just stand up.
Yeah, you could
but-
tour doing a live podcast. You could tour doing sketches.
Remember
on
those?
whatever.
Remember Vine? Remember the Vine days?
Yeah, were you on there or no?
I wasn't, not
No.
yet. I was just too young to hop on that platform. But there was these the MagCon boys.
I don't even
They
know.
were called a bunch of famous Viners, a bunch of kids. They would do tours, literally of just them just hopping on stage and girls, fans going crazy, pay big money just to see them. They didn't
Yeah,
even really do anything
totally.
necessarily. So I would love to do if I were to pair up with other creators and keep getting bigger. Like I said, I'm just starting out. I could be
Yeah.
I could be selling like magazines on the side of the road soon. I don't know where this is gonna go.
Who knows? But things are going well.
Things are going well,
I
yeah.
see it going somewhere cool because
Well, you're psychic, as you said.
I'm
so.
psychic, and also, there's certain TikTok people, like you said, a girl staring into the camera where you
Yeah.
go, okay, that blew up, but she doesn't have. This sounds mean. She doesn't have talent. She doesn't have. She's
Yeah.
not going to consistently be making videos that do that well because there's nothing to them. But
Although now,
yours-
she's got like over 50 million followers now, so she'll be fine.
I don't know. She'll be fine.
but she can't do stand-up comedy. Yeah, is
My
what you're
point
saying.
is, yours takes writing and creativity and thoughtfulness and charismatic and fun. You're
Right.
funny. You're a funny person. So
I like to think so.
you can't fake that. So, and you could
Mm-hmm.
have that translate into other things. Like you watch your TikToks and I already know, oh, he's going to have funny YouTube videos. He could make a funny podcast. You could do whatever you want because
Right.
you have that comedic chop.
Right.
That makes sense.
There's
So-
there's people who ideally go big on TikTok or wherever because their video people connect to them and they want to follow them around,
Right.
which is I hope the case for me. I hope people and of course my dad is a big part of my shtick, but I hope a lot of people want to say, I like this guy. I want to
You're
follow
the
him around.
mastermind behind it.
Right.
Yeah.
And they want to say if he goes here, if he goes to OnlyFans, I want to see his dick. If he goes,
Yeah, I want to see it.
Maybe
Sneak
I'll do a
peek
reveal
right
right
here.
here. Yeah,
Right
I'll do a
here, right
reveal.
now.
We got the bulge on my. Yeah, so I want.
Circumcised, I imagine.
Well, yeah, Jew. I had the bris,
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah, I was brist.
Yeah. Hey, give me knuckles for that. Yeah, we're.
Now, were you brist with the guy? Some brists is they take little scissors and do it, and some the guy bites it with his mouth.
I don't know. I'd have to ask.
Oh, you
Did you get bit?
no.
Okay. So you did the less fun
As
way.
far as what I was told,
Okay.
but yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know.
there was.
know
I read a
biters.
story. I don't know if it's true or not. I read a story that one guy did the biting with his mouth.
So this is true.
He would bite a piece of a baby's penis out of his
Uh-huh.
mouth. He happened to have herpes.
Huh.
And he gave the baby herpes, giving him a circumcision with his mouth. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that.
That sounds like on par with any other news story I've heard this year. That doesn't faze me really, but that's awesome. I heard there's a lot of good nutrients in the foreskin, so
Yeah, did they spit it out?
yeah,
They got to spit it out because there's too many people around.
right.
It's embarrassing to swallow that.
Yeah, of course. It is a big party. Why do we do that? Why do Jews have such a big party for the circumcision? Actually, my cousin just had a baby. They just had a bris.
Religions, I mean, I'm kind of anti-religion, but they at least need to evolve, and that's something that needs to go away. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it
Well,
has for the most part.
You
but
mean just the circumcision or the ceremony around
the
it?
ceremony, just the bris ceremony? That's not something to be celebrated,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I agree. Gender reveals too. So I know this isn't religion. That's just for me. Why do we need these crazy extravagant blue and pink
Reveal
colors?
parties?
Yeah.
Yeah, just be who you want to
Just-
be. It's not a big deal. Don't make a big deal out of
guy
it.
or girl. Okay, sick, cool.
I agree.
That's all I need.
Yeah, I don't even celebrate my birthday.
Okay, I'm not with you on that one, but
Christmas, get rid of it.
yeah, we're canceling holidays. And celebrations.
Yeah. Our life's good enough as it is. We don't need celebrations. The world's pretty cool.
Is it? Not right now. I think you're living in a different
If
world.
you
Ari.
believe in the whole pandemic, I guess it's not. But I know Hillary Clinton made it up
Yeah, okay, well now you're
to
just
get
spitting
Trump
facts.
out of office. Is there anything in your life that I could help you with? You need any advice, or do you have any issues or problems?
And
in your life?
you're unlicensed, is what I hear, right? Okay, so
I'm not a
So-
licensed therapist. I wasn't a psychology major in college, but I care about you.
So, the main thing, speaking of this billboard and this erectile dysfunction, I can't confirm nor deny whether my dad does have erectile dysfunction. He's never molested me,
Do
thankfully.
you have any younger siblings?
So I don't know. I do not have a younger sibling.
That kind of proves that he hasn't had sex since you.
So maybe, okay. So that was the end. I don't even know if I'm his son, but I haven't taken a 23andMe.
You look kind of like him.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
Maybe.
he's a decent looking guy.
He's a good looking guy.
How tall is he? He looks short.
Yeah, he's about 5'9".
Oh,
Ish.
okay.
He's not that.
He looks
I'm
even
the same.
smaller.
Yeah, maybe with
Maybe
the
shrinking.
scoliosis
Yeah.
setting in. So apparently it's somewhat hereditary.
Scoliosis?
So no, erectile dysfunction.
Oh, do you have it?
No, I do not. But
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Because if you didn't have it, why even bring it up?
Well, I'm just saying, if I'm going to get it soon.
Well, today's episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. No, it isn't. But
Thank you for the sponsor, Blue Chew.
There's pills.
There are
Okay.
pills, yeah,
Nothing wrong with
but a lot of it's in the head, right? Apparently.
Sounds like you
And-
have erectile dysfunction.
No.
And
You
you're
you might
just
be
not-
asking, Jake, why do you know so much about erectile dysfunction? And the reason is not because I have it. The reason is because any good artist should study the canvas before they paint it.
So what?
And that sounded gay. Hold up. Let me backtrack for a second.
Okay.
That sounded like I was about to suck a dick right now. It's not what I meant. I'm
it's
saying,
okay if you did.
fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, there's nothing wrong with that, as Seinfeld would say if you're a Seinfeld fan.
I am. Yeah.
Okay. So what I mean by that is my art is my videos per se, we'll say, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And I should know what I'm putting out in the videos. I should study what I'm saying, the content I'm saying, the facts behind the crap I spew out,
Right.
even though it's goofy and it's funny.
Yeah. It makes
So-
it funnier to know about it because then you could do
Right.
Yeah.
Then I do my
the fine
research.
details.
Yeah. So I know I'm the erectile dysfunction guru now. So I can help my father with it. And maybe myself one day
So
when it gets passed
so
down.
then what are you asking for advice on?
I don't know.
On erectile dysfunction that you may or may not have.
Help our, just in general, our relationship.
Do you like conolingus?
I don't enjoy it. I don't think anyone necessarily.
Oh no.
Well,
I enjoy it.
okay.
Uh-huh.
I enjoy what the result of it, but
Oh, so you don't. So here's the issue. And you don't. I guess. Listen, no one can make you enjoy it, but people do enjoy it. You said no one enjoys it. No.
well, no.
I love it.
Can you make me enjoy it?
I don't think I can. But if you're worried, if you're insecure about you possibly having erectile dysfunction,
For the sake of this, yes.
if you mastered
yes.
conolingus,
Then it wouldn't matter.
it would matter a lot less because even a girl's not going to be mad at you as long as you satisfy her.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Naturally.
So even if you're like, shit, I have erectile dysfunction, you just have to take that as, okay, well, the backup plan. Bust out the Adam and Eve toys.
There you go.
Use
Another sponsor.
your conolingus. You know,
Yeah.
there's other tools in your tool shed.
Can you show me what moves you do? What are the patented Ari techniques?
I want you to
Don't demonstrate.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
They're gonna have to use some imagination here. But
Okay.
if you treat the vagina as a tasty dessert
Right.
that you love and worship, maybe a Popeye's chicken sandwich, crispy chicken sandwich.
Don't hate me. I'm a vegetarian, but yeah, and I'm better than you because of it. Oh, you like murdering animals, Ari?
Maybe you want to kick a dog in the face.
Yeah, yeah, different.
Okay, maybe a Dairy Queen sundae.
Allergic to dairy.
You don't need ice cream or meat.
No. I wish I was kidding. I'm lactose intolerant. I know.
Okay, well,
I'm not fun to go out to eat with.
maybe a Chick-fil-A chocolate chip cookie. Have you had that?
Yeah, still dairy, but sure. How about a head of lettuce? Head of iceberg lettuce. That just
Now I understand
gets
why
me
you
hard.
don't like conolingus. You don't like anything.
right.
Yeah.
Right. It's not kosher. It's not
Do you
vegetarian.
keep
so-
kosher?
No.
Oh, that would be hard.
Well, I mean, kind of because I don't mix meat and dairy, obviously, but there's other fat. No, I don't eat kosher food.
But yeah,
specifically.
so basically, it sounds you need to get a vibrator for the side of your bed, and that way, when
Okay.
your erectile dysfunction acts up,
My dick does work,
Yeah.
but this is hypothetical. Just so we're clear.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
of course it works.
It works.
It works
Yeah.
fine. But if it didn't work,
Sure.
you should
All right,
Keep some toys
let me take notes real quick. Hold
next to
up.
your bed.
All right, I got it.
And that's the advice I have for you.
Thank you. So, what's my bill? Are you going to bill me for that?
Yeah, you're getting billed. You know how I'm not paying you to be on the podcast? You have to pay me. to be on
Okay,
the
that sounds like
podcast.
a bad gig for me, but
It's it'll pay off one day.
will it? I
Maybe
hope so.
it might. I appreciate you coming on the podcast quite a bit. It was a lot of fun to hear your story, and I'm a big fan. Check out his TikTok if you haven't already, and his new YouTube channel.
Yes. Jake's funny. Same name.
Jake is funny. I guess don't follow him on Instagram yet, or I don't know.
By the
Wait.
time this comes out, like I said, you're going to want to follow me on Instagram to see these billboard updates at Jake Gould. It's in my bio. It's all there. I got a Twitter too. I got everything now.
Follow him on everything.
Yeah.
Follow us all. That's how we make money. People
It
think,
is.
oh, I like him, but I don't want to mess with my ratio. Your ratio doesn't matter. Ours does.
That's true.
This is our job.
Yeah, and buy some of my merchandise if I get it.
Oh, do you have merch?
Please, I need to move out of my
What are you selling?
father's basement.
What merch
I'm getting. I don't have anything yet. I'm just creating designs now. They're gonna hopefully be ready in a couple weeks. So maybe by the time this airs, I'm gonna get a few designs for a limited drop, about 3 weeks. So it's gonna be the only time you can get 'em.
What's a limited? Like 300? How many are you going to drop?
It's no. So they're made
3,000?
They're made to order.
Uh-huh.
However many orders, that's how many get shipped.
Got it. So more like a time limit.
It's a time limit, 3 weeks long. That's the only time you'll be able to order them. They stay on. I'm going to get a design, one about erectile dysfunction, of course. It's going to coincide when the billboard's up.
Everyone's going to want to wear that.
Yeah, I'm going to do something with
Yeah.
alpaca and then something with milk thistle, which was like the erectile dysfunction pills. It's probably going to say got milk thistle, and it's going to be like, yeah. So if you see those drop,
I like it.
go get them.
I like it. Thank
Yeah.
you. And God bless
And
you. And your
subscribe
family.
to this guy, too.
Thank you so much.
Right?
Yeah. See you
All right.
guys next week.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks. Bye.
You're listening to
Unlicensed therapy with Ari Mannis.
Unlicensed Therapy with Ari Mannis.